But the Hall of Speaker itself has some history. It used to be the seat of a faction called the Sign of Wine. Now, this faction does not exist anymore. They have merged with another faction that was called the Believers of the Source. And after the merge, those two factions became known as the Mind's Eye. And they are, their headquarters is where the Believers of the Source used to be. It's at the Great Foundry. So they believe very deeply in the power of conceptualization, actualization, and, like picture it in their mind to make it happen, to actualize it. They believed that they were the center, that each person was the center of the multiverse, and that it was through their perception of it that they created the multiverse, which today is not that weird to see the world that way. We each create our own perception, right? But in the setting landscape, it was supposed to be viewed as something that was a bit weird and strange. So in any case, they do not exist anymore, but their legacy still lives on with this idea that each individual had place on the podium to speak and to have their voice heard. That is why the Hall of Speaker has this very this kind of aura of reverence around it. It's not simply a very large building that's part of the history. It is still very much an active place where people go to and many people use to bring their complaints and enact change. And people enact change in Sigil very much by the spoken word. The Hall of Speaker is essentially a goal, one of the main goals of the quest, the whole campaign is to get there on time where citizens' papers to be able to have your own voice heard, to be able to be heard by the council to defend your house.